My name is Taylor Otto. I'm with the Gensel Lab, and I'm an undergraduate lab technician. I currently go to college at University of Kentucky, and I'm a junior, and my major is human health sciences. I grew up in Texas, and then I moved to Chicago when I was in 5th grade. My mom is a pharmacist, so she has a lot to do with the science field. When I was a kid, I actually wanted to be a veterinarian, so I wanted to help animals and do all that, and now I want to be a doctor, so I want to be a doctor for humans instead of animals. I decided to pursue science kind of from a very early age. My brother was born with a birth defect of his feet. He was born with club feet. So I knew I always wanted to do something science related in that aspect because I wanted to help kids like him. So it's always started from a very young age. What really inspired me to be a scientist was I actually went on a trip to India last summer, and I was helping in the Mother Teresa homes there. And I just got to see a lot of kids with lots of birth defects and diseases that I know can be cured here in the States, just like with not a simple surgery, but just with a surgery. And that just really inspired me to want to become a physician so that I could help kids like them and really dive into the sciences in that way. It's really nice to work with this team. I think we're a really cohesive unit and we're good at communicating with one another. We have weekly lab meetings and lots of stuff is uploaded online, so it's easily accessible for everyone to get to. When I'm in the lab, I come to the lab 2 times a week just for 3 hours, and usually I'm taking pictures of slides or doing lesion mapping and taking a lot of pictures and analyzing stuff like that. Currently, I am taking pictures and starting to analyze a study that they started a while ago. It's a 28 post-day azithromycin study. So we're seeing how the lesions on a spinal cord differ compared to different amounts of azithromycin taken after injury for the mouse that we're taking the tissues out of. I like learning new things about the information that I'm currently looking at and applying it to what I've learned in school, because I've learned a lot of this stuff, but it's cool to actually see it take course in the research lab. Most challenging is probably the same thing, in the fact that I am trying to apply what I'm learning into a way that I'm actually using it with my hands, and so sometimes it's hard to make those connections and stay on top of it, but it's also my favorite part and the most challenging part. Science matters to me because I think that it definitely, it's our body, and I think it's so cool personally. And I think that there's a lot of advances that are going to be made in science in this upcoming years. And I think it's just really important for people to be aware of that, and people be aware of their body and how it works and ways that we can cure things or prevent things and stuff like that. Hopefully, it will help decrease spinal cord injury, and then it will help people walk better that have had spinal cord injuries, or have less paralysis in people that have impact upon their spinal cord. I think UK is a good place to do science because I think we offer a lot here. That's one of the reasons I chose UK, is because I was able to come here and decide whether I wanted to do PT, pre-A, pre-PA, pre-med, and all these things, and we have it all here, and it's a good program to be able to come into, not really knowing what you want to exactly do in the science field, but be able to figure it out at the same time.